Ruining our stream. This is about me, all right?
There's
this is about how good I look on camera.
Noise canceling. Hello.
What is going on?
I'll just rub my lips until it's time to get voice back.
We have voice back.
They would be talking.
Oh,
if it wasn't working.
Fantastic.
Somebody type if they can hear us.
Type anything.
That's right. Anything.
Just type. I want to see.
Come on, Shawarma, type something.
Somebody. All I see is ha 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 ha. Good shit.
Unless you could read lips.
That's right.
Is the stream down?
Is this good shit?
Not so far.
Bad shit. You'd think after 38 of these we'd have figured out how to do it.
Well, it's running, and they're the ones throwing us off. I'm assuming it's working.
I think somebody's doing something on the network.
I feel like if it was working, we'd have more people typing.
Yeah.
Of course, if they could see us but not hear us, they'd definitely
write something.
Typing.
Help us.
Can you hear us?
That's right.
Does anybody know sign language?
Oh, you can hear now?
There you go.
They can hear us now.
But
no one's still typing. Wait, are you scrolled down? You're not scrolled down to the bottom.
Jesus.
You jackass.
I didn't do it.
What do you mean you didn't do it?
I didn't do
You're
it.
at the controls.
I am literally doing nothing.
He doesn't know how to scroll.
I can scroll totally.
Computer illiterate.
Again, now that we have sound issues.
God damn it, Bong, fuck.
Fixed. Now what's wrong?
He said, fuck your face.
Well,
just fuck y'all lagging like
shit.
he
said fuck your face.
You're not going to be on the test server. That's it. You're out.
That's right. All right. Screw that. That's all gone. Anyway, once again, another the videos. Jeremy, Ben, Chris, we work on the game.
See.
There you go.
Latin
good
players.
show. What we have in store for you guys this week. I'm gonna scoot over this way. You guys scoot a little here that way.
They don't need to see my other headphone.
Well, it's just
fine.
weird looking, that big open space.
All right.
I'm strange like that. Really good show. We're not only going to show you the long-awaited look at Last Resort,
yes.
which you guys have worked on.
Too long awaited.
Too long.
Roll the video.
That's right. Roll the video another 7 times. But also, we're going to show you some of the social features we have planned for the next update, which is coming in December. And we're going to answer your questions. This is your first time joining us, though. Before we get to that, this is Offensive Combat. We are a free-to-play first-person shooter that's playable in your browser, soon to be standalone as well. That's coming in 2014.
Teaser.
There you go. And thanks to Hate Mail Please, who's one of our best players who provided this footage. New footage. You guys haven't seen this before. You can watch him beat up on folks. Highest KDR of any of our active top players. Hate Mail Please. Anyway, if you want to play our game, go to offensivecombat.com or facebook.com/offensivecombat. You can also follow us on Twitter at U4games.
I don't think that's working right there.
Give it some time.
Yeah, Twitch.
And you can also go to... Where else? Gamers First.
Michael Short.
You're right there.
I was reading it.
You got something in your throat.
Yeah. So before we get started, if you guys have not asked us questions on this chat before, we'll of course approach anything that happens right here in the screen. But also, every week before our show starts, we set up a new thread on our official forums that we allow you guys to post your questions on. Here's our forums right here. You can take a look. And usually we put it in the general beta discussion. And then right here we have the Ask a Developer thread. And every week you can go there and you can see what's up. Ask a question. You ask us there. It's not guaranteed to be answered in the stream, but your chances increase quite a bit.
It's not just a clever name. They really are asking a developer.
They are. That's right.
It's a fact.
It is true. Hate Mail, you need a sniper practice. Bah! Is what Monster in Game says. One last thing before we get started with the show. Let's take a look at this week's top 12 players. Top 12 players. We made one adjustment this week. If you're going to qualify for the top 12, you must have played within the last 7 days. That's one we didn't have before. So we had some folks kind of sitting on their OCR a bit. But not now. Now you see Malver has moved up. Never Had Shawarma has moved back up. Top of the Americas list again. Widespread Panic. Very good. Coming out of nowhere the last few weeks to really kick some butt.
It's from the U.S.
Yep.
Not from nowhere.
Oh. And Aspartame has moved down from the number 1 spot.
That is.
You also have, it's just with Lead Speak.
Very clever.
And some other common folks that you've seen there before. Deadly Spikes, E-Tank, Loki, Triple X, Gift, Ultra Insanity, Omosiki, K-Fel, and Fapro. That's worldwide. Here's the Americas. You can see some other names there. Hate Mail, this week, even though we're showing his video, didn't make the top 12, but that's okay. I'm sure he'll be back. And there's our Europe Malver still on top. Aspartame, Deadly Spikes. Congratulations to all you guys. If you want to follow this list of our top 12 players, we post it every single week, usually on Wednesdays. We posted it early this week because of the Thanksgiving holiday. Sounded like Sulu there. Oh my.
You gonna get some of that new Oh My cologne? By George Takei.
I did have the Excelsior cologne.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And before that I had Shirtless Kirk.
Oh god.
Set phasers to stunning. It was quite good. See the European German invasion.
It's no Sex Panther.
It's a real panther, it so you know it's good. Kif, help me with my pants.
So I'm actually I'm really excited about our show today. I think we've got some good stuff in there. Let's go to our user question first. And this comes from Hate Mail Please. There's our footage provider. I figured we'd ask his question first since he was providing.
Can Van at least read it in a funny voice?
Sure.
I don't do voices.
Oh yeah.
At all.
All right.
Well, then do it in a non-funny voice. There's his question, Van.
What is this? What is this? All right.
How about the old dude from Diablo? Read it as Deckard.
Deckard Cain. Hello. Good evening. What is being done to improve matchmaking balance? Question mark. I wasn't supposed to read question mark. So what is being done to improve matchmaking balance, guys?
Well,
because I have no idea.
Honestly, the matchmaking itself is working pretty well. It's the fact that we don't have as many players as we need to make it a little better for people.
Yeah, if more players will help the matchmaking over time. Right now, though, because we have a hardcore audience in the open beta phase, it's a lot more likely you're going to face other players of equally high skill level. One thing that Justin did let us know, though, Justin Parsons, who was on the show last time, was that they've expanded it a little bit, so now the East Coast and West Coast folks are being matched more often, which is something they weren't done before.
Yep.
And for those of you guys who have been playing the game regularly over the last week and a half or so, you should notice that there's actually been a performance enhancement there for folks who are playing.
Performance.
A legal performance enhancement where your connection should be a lot more reliable, your performance should be much better. So, as always, let us know if it's not. And we'll pretend to listen and fix it later.
So there's no longer East Coast versus West Coast.
I need a metal headpiece.
Like Tupac versus Biggie.
That's right. Yeah. It's all together now in a greatest hits collection. Yeah, I just saw my lag jump from 130 to 144. Great job. It comes from Justin W. Bother.
That's good, right?
That's a good ping. Anything below 200.
No. Well,
anything below 200 we consider acceptable right now, given how many servers we have.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. But you were going to say, Ben.
I don't know.
Well, let's be honest. A jump from 130 to 144, that's really negligible difference.
Yeah, Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah. Good point. We don't care. Let's be honest. I'm drinking my coffee. It's Thanksgiving. Whatever.
You've got stuffing in there.
My shotgun...
Full of stuffing.
Logie Triple X says, my shotgun's still broken. We made some fixes in the last hot fix to the shotgun, and we also noticed some other ones. We're still looking at that.
Yeah.
So we know the one you're talking about. We think that we'll have it fixed in the next update. We'll let you know for sure when we know.
Is it the muzzle flash?
It's not the muzzle flash. It's the... correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the one with reloading only one shot at a time.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
No bueno.
No bueno.
No bueno.
This one comes from Hosevies. This is not in a funny voice. It has been mentioned before, but any more ideas on improving credit via coin or XP and or statistics post-game for assists? And that means the display. How are we gonna display assists post-game?
Yes, we are going to do that.
There you go.
But actually already did a pass on making sure that we actually have appropriate rewards. Both for XP and for coin. Currently, you don't get many points for things other than killing and poning and assists. And we are going to give rewards for capturing flags, defending flags, all kinds of other things. We've got a lot of knobs that we can turn that were just set to 0 before.
The quality of the kill, things like that. Like,
yep.
Yeah.
We love to turn knobs.
KDR. KDR above 2, you get points. You get various things like that. So you're going to be getting more for your money soon.
Yeah, it's like the old 80s song.
Oh, God.
You remember that song?
Yeah.
Because we're old. This question comes from Indigo Taxia, or Taxia, I guess, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And that's, when are skills coming back? Ben, you're working on that design doc now?
Working on that right now. They're going to come back. We have to plan, but that's probably on the top of the list for the next release.
Couple of sprints.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, release.
Because when we say that, they might anticipate that being the
Yeah,
next release.
not in December,
Right.
but next year.
There you go. So keep that in mind.
Yep.
We were considering showing you guys a mock-up earlier today, but not quite ready to show yet.
Yeah. Paint
Must be perfect.
MS Paint was giving me some problems.
Oh,
so. What?
That's right.
You don't use that?
Not since ZBrush came out.
Yeah.
This one comes from Monsterin, who we saw earlier in the chat. It says, wants us to please reduce the muzzle flash. This came up in our last stream, and we addressed it a little bit then, but Ben, do you have anything to add?
Done! Noosh did it. Hey, Noosh. Say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already did it. Now we can actually scale.
If you hated muzzle flash, blame Noosh. If you like the new muzzle flash that's fixed, blame Noosh.
Yeah,
right.
Noosh did
really
the good
everything-
version and the bad version, and now the good version.
So he's basically broken even.
Yeah.
So way to do nothing, Noosh. Nice job.
He'll break it and fix
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I think we should focus on the positive, so he did the good version.
He fixed it.
There you
Twice.
go. And specifically, you mentioned that we can now scale. For the folks who are watching who might not know what that means, what does scaling
Oh,
mean?
yeah. So if they're in ADS, for example, if you have a flare that's very large in your face, muzzle flash, currently, or in the past, we didn't have the ability to actually make that smaller when you were ADS, but now we can actually make it smaller if it's in your way while ADS. We have a lot more control over how we render the effects now.
And there you go. So that will give us much more flexibility. Guns will have more specific muzzle flash effects.
Yeah.
Even if it's the same muzzle flash effects in some cases, those little
We can adjust it
make a big difference.
according to whatever attachment you have, whatever we want.
Right. We have a question in here from our chat from DayZ Fan Hero Skin. When are you guys going to put in clans? So that's a good segue, I think, to focus on some of the social skills we wanted to show off. We'll let this game run a little bit while Ben does something real quick. So it's actually a very specific process. In order to have clans, we need our parties. In order to have parties, we need our friends list. So it's a very specific sort of setup. We're going one step at a time. One of the things that folks who are playing our open beta right now are aware is, and we'll just show you right now, there it is that one of the things that we're doing right now, what was I saying? Oh yeah,
Good recovery.
is that right now folks aren't able to chat outside of lobbies or in the games in a limited capacity, and they don't have friends. I mean, as we told you in our last stream, friends list is something we're putting in our December release, and here is a work in progress image of what we're working on. Oh, but wait, it's not an image, it's a working
This is
version.
live.
There you go. So as you can see, these are all folks who are currently in the friends list. We wanted to have a really good functionality. Ben, if you could take us through the functionality of this and what we've implemented, what people can expect to see in December when we release this.
Yeah, so we have our basic friends list here now. We have the ability now to add a friend.
High tech.
High tech.
The volume too high? Game volume.
And it's sort of like a system like a Twitter where you actually follow your friends. The person on the receiving end doesn't actually have to accept your friend requests. You can just kind of follow people, and it eliminates a lot of the not missing people, but you know, somebody misclicked, declined, and then that person, you think that person hates you for the rest of their life. So you're basically following people. So we actually have the ability here to double click on somebody's portrait here, and then you can send them a whisper right in our new chat system.
So we could, for instance, type something like, "I will."
If you wanted to do that.
That's pretty lame, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not on right now.
I know,
But we get
we're
notifications
letting
like
them
that.
show. Well,
Yeah.
you know, this is our test server, so there's nobody on right now.
They're all working right now.
That's right.
But then you could actually get more information if you click on their profile tab there. See how long they've been offline. Send them a message if they're online.
And you also get notifications when they go offline. A little pop-up will let you know your friend is offline.
Yep. Invite to party.
Whoops.
What is that? Remove friend, which is my favorite feature right now. Like, I don't really like Travis that much, so I'm going to go ahead and remove him.
Nice.
And you see that he's no longer a friend.
This is like the future.
He's dead. And then spectate. You'll be able to go in and spectate when your friends are playing.
That's right. But specifically, so folks who want to know this stuff, the party and the spectate, that will not be in the December release.
Spectate.
Maybe.
Let's fight.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Cage match, only one will win.
That one, well,
Oh,
in terms of pure transparency, that one's on the risk list right now. So we can't
I
100%
didn't know
say,
that.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah, it could be. Oh,
We can't 100% say
whoa.
that you can scale. So we can't 100% say that it's going to be in there, but we're hoping that it would. The parties will definitely not be in the December release.
Right. Well, tell Will, good job. Will, our UI and client engineer.
Will Corwin is
Who
his
has
name,
been working his
specifically.
butt off lately.
Yeah. He was sick, even came
all
in when
this
he was
stuff in
sick.
there. Yeah.
Right.
Busted all this out.
Yep.
Try to add a friend,
You
but
should
I
remove
don't.
him as a friend, though, because
No.
we don't really want to hang out with him.
Add Dickwack. Dickwack is currently
Online?
No player named Dickwack is online,
Oh.
which is good.
I can't read, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Click.
So there you go.
When people are online, it'll tell you.
We'll also have multiple commands in chat as well. You'll be able to do all the things you expect
Parties,
to do.
whispers, replies, all that
Yep.
good
Yeah,
stuff.
Plan.
teams, the
Team.
whole thing.
Yep.
So there you go. That is our work in progress there. We know this because it has a big work in progress.
And that's
sign up there.
that's in and working right now.
Yes, that is in our test server. That will be in our December release.
That was not an elaborate GIF.
That's right. Proof. In fact, let's see.
There is going to be. We have the back-end server support for appearing offline and do not disturb, but the first iteration that might not make it out there.
Yeah. Parties will be coming, Loki. We tried to get it in the sprint, and we didn't want to push everything back, so.
Yeah.
They're coming, though. How long until the profile will come out? Will the profile display OCR that comes from Dragon Tamer? The design doc is written. It's in the midst of being built.
We just could not get it out this release.
Yeah. So it's coming pretty quickly. I would say the release after this one, or maybe the one after that, within the next 1 to 2 releases is probably fair. But we'll have more information for you as we get closer to it.
Yeah.
Say?
Oh, we wanted to display the OCR.
Yes, that is in the design doc. Is that it says that it shows your OCR. So.
And player level.
Mm-hmm.
If we.
You dropped
all sorts of things. You're just dropping stuff left and right now. Will private matches be out after all the friends list stuff? Man.
I would wager that private matches will be out before systems such as clans and stuff. I think that needs to come before that. So
it's all interconnected, right? So before you can have clans need a way to practice against each other or with each other or recruit and do their own thing. So that would be around the same time or slightly before.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I got this.
Is that Alex?
I don't know. I missed who walked by.
It's a ghost.
So again, this is your first time joining us. This is Offensive Combat, playable at offensivecombat.com. You can also go to facebook.com/offensivecombat and play us there or like us, which we always appreciate. Remember, once we get to 500,000 likes, we are going to give out something special to the folks. Right now, about 451,000, so we're getting pretty close at our current pace. We'll probably get there around the springtime sometime, late spring. But the earlier we get there, the better. So the closer we get, we'll let you know what you guys can expect. Right?
Yep.
Why don't we just say, like, when we hit 500,000, we'll make sure that, like private client matches and all that stuff, and let's just enforce those guys over there to make it happen.
Because
chain them to their desks. They can't leave.
If we did it tomorrow, it wouldn't be ready, and then it would be we'd be liars.
I don't need to sweat the small stuff.
Well, when we do the game, we could release the game for free.
It's not on me. All right.
Did you look at leveling the armor on gear, tier ups and gear that is right now maxed out and can't be past level tier 2? I think the overall question there is, what are we doing about levels and tiers on weapons? I'm sorry, on armor. We're removing it.
Yeah.
It's going away.
But we are looking at fixing that issue where certain items are not able to be tiered up. I'm not sure in that specific case what the problem is, but
so if he's maxed out at tier 2, for instance, will you be able to tier up? In theory, you should be able to tier up from a tier 2 to a tier 3 from there.
Yeah.
We'd have to check your specific case to see how many times you've tried, what sort of instances you're running into. You can always go here. I'll show you real quick. If you guys run into any technical issues whatsoever, feel free to go to offensivecombat.com, which is right here. And if you have any sort of issues you need to report at all, you just scroll down to the bottom here, and then right here is a little support ticket. You click on that, you let us know what your issue is, and we'll be on it as soon as we can. Game. There we go.
Whoa. Hey!
What did you do?
I'm surfing as we do this.
Huh.
You see those teams on the screens? That's so unfair. Okay.
Sure, I agree. 100% with you.
But yes, long term though, as we've stated before, we're looking at decoupling defense and armor so that people can be more specific on how they want to customize their own character without having to worry about how that affects defense. Defense would be its own separate system rolled into our skills. And,
yes.
we're going to have more on that. Early next year, you think, is probably a safe bet?
Yeah, it's not going to be this year.
Yeah, so there you go. I think it's time to show Last Resort.
Oh, thank God! I'll finally have something to do around here.
There you go. So, you guys have seen the trailer before because we replayed it a million times.
Couple.
Yeah. So
two times.
Here's Last Resort. This is what it looks like in gameplay. This is going to be our next map. This will also be in our December release. This is Vanderleest playing. He grabbed this footage for us yesterday.
It's not the same video.
Yeah, so that's probably the first thing you'll notice. It looks a little bit different because it's a completely different map now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, after some extensive in-house testing and, I don't know, some feedback from people, we kind of started to realize that it just was a little bit too big. And had trouble, you know, really getting into the encounters and have that speed of gameplay that we really like to have. So we went back to the drawing board, and Ben kind of gave it another pass, and we cut down, what would you say, close to half the map?
Yeah.
Probably lost
about half of it. Yeah.
About half the playable territory in the map. Personally, I think we have a better map for it. I think it's a lot faster paced, a lot more fun. Got a good amount of crazy jump pad gameplay going on in this guy, and just it's pretty fun to play. It's a good capture point map.
Yeah, it has a lot more verticality too than the other maps, which is good for some people.
And guys, which game modes will be playable on this map? So folks out there know what game modes they could enjoy on it.
All game modes.
All.
They can have all of the game modes.
There you go.
Like 64 versus 64 TDM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking like mag 200 on 200. Just
it was 256.
Whatever. I didn't play it.
I hate you. When can you play it? Is the question from Boonham. Boonham, you can play it on our next update, which will be in December. We'll have an exact release date for you.
Early-ish December.
After Thanksgiving, we'll know.
Say.
Yeah.
Not late-ish, but early-ish.
Shawarma is calling you out for having shitty aim.
I want to go on record as saying this was on our playtest, or our streaming machine that we're on right now, which is not the best machine for playtesting our game on, especially when we're doing video capture. So
he's kind of a POS.
Yeah, I'm actually just terrible at the game.
No, this machine is.
Oh,
yeah,
that too. Both. I'll admit to both.
I think we need a one-on-one Shawarma versus Vanderbeest.
I would lose.
We could televise that.
I would lose so bad.
Shortest yard shotguns only.
But you know what? I'm down. We'll do this.
We can set it up.
But anyway, yeah. So you know, all the guys put in a lot of hard work. You know, we've been on this map for a long time. A lot of changes have happened to it, and I think we've got something now that we're proud and is pretty much just about ready to go out. We're just doing the last bit of performance kind of tweaks and whatnot on it, but finding all the few last little bugs, and I'm sure we won't catch them all. I'm sure we'll put it out, and you guys, like always, will discover places to get to that you shouldn't be in and whatnot, no matter how many kill planes and collision volumes I put in there. So
yeah.
And if you guys remember a few streams ago, 2 streams ago, we had Spencer on, who's our lead artist, who's also talking about some of the visual changes we were making to the game. You can start to see some of those changes here in this map if you look towards the skybox and some of the little subtle things we've been doing where it's a little bit more evident in the visual upgrades we're giving to the game and the flavor.
If I could recommend something to everybody that's playing this map, it would be play on highest settings. It's gorgeous, and if your computer won't allow that, then buy a new computer. Play on highest settings.
That's
because that is what this map should be viewed at.
Buy a brand new computer. That's play our free-to-play game.
That's what I would recommend.
There you go.
Yeah,
it's worth it. It's worth it.
Or you could use the same computer and take that money you're going to give the manufacturer of the computer and give it to us instead.
Can't they do both?
Well, Yeah.
And there's a lot of check cashing places.
If we were to choose one over the other, I think I'd go with us first.
I'd go with food stamps and do both.
That's right.
All right.
Urinal Burger says Euphoria is selling gaming computers now.
Euphoria branded gaming PCs.
Maybe we should.
Euphoria wear.
Did we pushed the Inferno lighting, didn't we? The changing of the lighting?
Yeah.
So
I think we did.
Hopefully it's easier to see people in Inferno now. If you find that's not the case, we'll go back and...
I don't think it went out.
Did it not go out?
No.
It didn't.
Oh.
It should be in this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well then look for it coming soon. We went through and made some lighting changes to Burninator, increased some contrast, did some things that hopefully, without ruining the look of the level, really help characters pop out more against the dark backgrounds. So I'm hoping you'll notice the change and it'll be a little bit more fun to play in. But yeah, if you feel that there's no change after the next update, whenever it goes out, let us know.
Yep.
We'll look at it again.
Most polarizing map we have.
Yeah, love it or hate it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And some of the other fixes we'll have going out in the next update include various little tweaks and fixes to issues we've had. We're gonna we made some really cool progress last week. I think we mentioned on the stream, but I'm not sure if we did, where we've actually now have the ability to tweak mods a little bit more effectively than what we had before.
Yes.
Are we gonna see any of those in the next update, or is that for the update after, Ben?
It'll go on this update.
So could you give an example of?
I can't.
I have to wait and see.
Honestly I can't remember anything right now.
It is the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. He's got turkey on the brain.
Let's go to.
Oh wait.
What?
Actual muzzle suppressors.
Yeah.
And silencers.
That's right.
Working.
They do things now.
They
Silencers actually silence
Silence.
your weapon.
No, they make them
right.
louder, ironically.
Oh.
We thought it would be ironic.
Yeah. It's the hipster silencer.
Yeah. so loud, man.
But yeah, so we now have the ability to actually have attachments and such do what they're supposed to do, which is fantastic.
Yes, I think that's a positive increase.
That's a good name.
Bubble Gotham says, you see what you did with that Disasteroids when it went down to fix it? Let's do that again, but not bring it back.
Well, you probably don't like it because you die. You fall in the lava, and it brings down your KDR.
Anybody have any questions? Anything about the new map? It's really all I've got on this stream, so it'll help me feel
You're just trying to leave early is what you're trying to do.
No, I don't have anywhere to be, sadly.
The day before Thanksgiving.
I have somewhere to be.
It's like it's one of those Lifetime movies, The Boy Who Had No Friends.
Oh, God.
I have nothing to do the day before Thanksgiving. Can you talk a little bit about the water here? So, will folks die if they go in the water?
Yes and no. So we wanted to give people the ability to have a little bit of underwater gameplay, but we didn't want to expand the map so much that, we get into this issue of people who are miles out in the water and, you can't find anybody. So we wanted to kind of, limit the amount of gameplay surface that you had to play in. So you can get in the water a little bit, some areas more than others. There will be you'll start taking some damage, which will let you know you're getting close to being dead. Mm-hmm. And then if you get too far out, you will drop off a little bit of a trench in the water and die horrible death. Sharknado will get you. But yeah, there are some places where you can get in the water. Your view will be obstructed being in the water. You'll have a little bit harder time seeing, and things of that nature. But our lead programmer man, Justin Parsons, worked his butt off making this cool new us, and we appreciate the hell out of it, even though we gave him a lot of crap. So I encourage you to get in the water and swim around and bathe and all those things.
In addition to the little water element, one of the things I really like about the map is all the jump pads we have around. It actually makes it pretty fun just to jump from place to place. And there have been quite a few instances, and we hinted at it in our intro, where you can just have air battles against folks as they use the jump pad.
Get 2 or 3 people literally just going up and down on jump pads repeatedly, trying to fight each other, but having trouble catching each other. It's a lot of fun to get crazy jump pad fights going.
Never had Sherman once their name to be Dick Whack. You can't. That's my name.
Taken.
Sorry. So
Dunham is our resident Dick Whack.
Although he has not taken it on live.
That's true.
So you can go make that account right now before the stream's over. That's yours.
Hurry up. Would be amazing if that happens and it's never used. Don't take a name like that and not use it.
It's true.
You must use it. Let's look at Last Resort. Hope you guys liked it.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
No.
It's fantastic.
I hate it. Tired of looking at it.
Let's go to the Black Mambo. Wants to know, when crafting, does our chance of tearing up go up when using a higher tiered piece as the sacrifice?
Yes.
The sacrifice.
I believe it does.
There you go.
That was easy.
Simple question.
It
simple
really
answer.
does.
Epic Stalker wants to know if we... Well, actually, first, you guys mentioned that you hope that the standalone client will be out near the beginning of 2014. Is it still on schedule?
It is still on schedule for 2014.
That's right.
When in 2014, we don't know.
That's right.
Check.
We don't have a specific month yet.
Nope.
But based on all of our estimates, we think we're going in the same direction that we originally planned.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be
Yeah.
a 1 in 12 as to which month it'll be.
That's right. Good.
For sure.
Is
So
it
that's
an
a pretty
8%?
good ratio.
About an 8%.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It could be any month. Winter armor bonus is going to be removed from avatars. Comes from Grand Talks. That's something we're actively looking into now. It's actually a much bigger system to remove, to alter, to change all that than it sounds. It's not as simple as saying, well, no
Right.
defense. People have paid money. People have unlocked these things. So there's a very specific process in going from having the system the way it is now to having the system the way we want it to be.
Yeah.
But we're working towards it. Next year, of course, is
Yep. Skills have to be
our
done.
default answer at the moment, but
Nope. Shawarma, we're not going to wipe. No wiping.
gross.
Yeah. A lot of people around here don't believe in that, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, we're not gonna wipe out everything, and we will provide you with equivalent points to invest, so you can have the same type of armor and such that you had before defensively.
He wants his account wiped. I think we should humor him.
Go ahead and do it.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Just him.
Hardcore prestige mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there won't be
Wiped.
a wipe.
Okay. No wiping.
No wiping.
No wiping.
Sniper.
Euphoria is against wiping.
Yeah.
In general, is principle.
That should be a T-shirt.
Euphoria games, no wipe. No wipe, no cry.
Drex asks if we can expect Kill Assist to give more than 1 XP.
Yes, they do. They do now.
In the very next update.
Yep.
Do you remember offhand how much XP they give now?
2.
Yeah!
Alright.
There you go.
More than
Extra
more
generous
than that.
3.
We
Yeah.
doubled it. Think of
Yeah.
it that way.
Whatever it
We
takes.
Doubled it.
Yeah. 100%.
Urinal Burglar, who's also in the chat, wants to know when we can expect to get personal stat pages. We approached that question earlier. We're working on that one.
Is that like an OK Cupid thing?
Yeah.
Personals?
Let's see. Yeah.
If you write us, we will actually mail you a pencil and a sheet of graph paper. It's a little bit analog, but it's really effective for personal stat pages.
And then they have to send it back.
Yeah.
So that
we just
can
mail it
have
back and forth.
Yeah. But as we mentioned earlier, if you missed what we said earlier, we are in the midst of building that. It's designed. It's ready to start being built, and that's the next part of the process is building it. So, Johnny Rover wants to know, what are the chances that we save our settings? I'm sorry. What are the chances that you'd save my settings on the server?
Just his.
Well, we actually do save certain settings on the server, but we also save certain settings to your, I think it's tied to your account or the machine that you're on, I believe. So you don't have one machine set to a resolution that another machine that you log into can't handle.
It's a great problem.
Yeah, I think key bindings possibly, but yeah, we don't want to put everything up in the cloud.
And that's why.
Yep.
Let's do Last Resort again. I like it. That's big. That's us. There's Last Resort. Man, so pretty. I like this map.
Oh, was that
I think you
destructible
guys did a
objects?
great job.
Oh my god, it was destructible objects.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, for the viewers here, tell us why that we redid it. Obviously, you already said that it was too big, but was there an aspect of the game before, the map before, that kind of illustrated that it was too big? Was there a certain aspect of the gameplay that was being impacted? It's like, you know what, this needs to be smaller for this reason.
The encounters were too fragmented. You
Yeah.
had people having encounters like random encounters in the corners of the map. No, really, there wasn't a good flow that brought people to combat situations reliably. People would just kind of wander into the center at different points in time, and it wasn't really conducive to fun gameplay.
We kind of set out to make it initially, it was going to be a big sniper map. I think that was, we've had people say for a long time that we don't have enough good big sniper maps that really favor snipers. And we kind of set out to do that, and it just got too big. And if you didn't have a full at least 8-on-8 with people using snipers, it was difficult to get an encounter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people would congregate in areas, and you'd be running and running and running, and by the time you got there, the encounter would basically be over, or you just couldn't find anybody. I actually really liked a lot of aspects of the old map, and I was sad to see him go, because there was some cool gameplay, there was some cool elements, but and then performance-wise too, it wasn't just gameplay. We've been trying to hit certain visual quality bars lately, and to do that, obviously has a performance impact, and if you keep that same quality, the bigger the map gets, the worse performance gets, and so we just we didn't necessarily like how it played, we didn't like the performance we were getting, so that kind of just prompted us, even though we were basically done with it, to kind of go back to the drawing board.
It was done.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally left on vacation with it done and came back from vacation being told that it was...
and I'm like, hey, look what I did.
Undone, cut in half, and to get back on it. To which point I almost went back on vacation, said, F you guys, I'm out, and no, I cried a little. I'll be honest.
Actually, it really got remade because Shotgun Boy here couldn't find anybody.
I personally sabotaged it, so I was like, everybody's sniping me.
Hate Mail, please, the guy who made this footage for us of the standard game as it's live, wants to know what we're going to do to increase team play. I think the answer to that, I think that the idea is, by increase, I think encourage, right? So the simple answer to that is we're trying to make the game better. You will be encouraged to play more in a team because we will have more ways to support you playing with your team. Incentives.
Yeah, there's going to be a cuddle bonus, snuggle bonus, got your back bonus, rode your back bonus.
That's right. And single player, as we've said in several teams, single player and co-op are things that we've mentioned before that we're looking into. And by looking into it, I don't mean, we're considering. I mean, that's something that's on our plan to build. That is something we plan on building. It's just, again, not an overnight thing. So long term, that is one thing that's going to be really helpful, I think, having single-player modes and co-op modes for players to jump in. And in general, the game itself is going to be a lot more conducive to team play because of the systems that we're building in and some of the incentives that we're going to have. I mean, that's really the most accurate answer we can give you for now, unless you have anything to add.
I just think, we really want to put in kind of a buddy system, where you can wear a friend of yours like on your back, like a backpack, and he can kind of shoot the opposite direction, and it's really, it's kind of, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Crippled Masters. It's like that. It's sort of, it's going to be good. You guys are going to like it.
It's really bizarre, but I like it.
It's a great movie. You should watch it.
Let my teammate give me ammo. That's something that...
Yeah, you could clock him over the back of the head and take his ammo.
Like Chewbacca and C-3PO. That's a great, analogy.
Sure, if you want to go with something people have heard of and seen, that's fine. Whatever.
Right, Star Wars versus Drunken Master.
Crippled Masters.
Crippled Masters. I didn't remember what it was.
A man with no arms and a man with no legs get tied together. It's a fantastic film.
Hate Mail wants a forklift to carry everyone.
Wow. Did your shoulder hurt from patting yourself on the back? Huh? So it kind of popped out of socket a little bit there?
There you go. If this is your first time joining us, which I'm guessing it's not, you can go visit us at offensivecombat.com or facebook.com/offensivecombat. You can also follow us on Twitter at Euphoria Games. Like us when you're at Facebook, by the way. We always like that. 451,000 plus likes.
And not all of them were me.
That's right. At least one of them is. Let's be honest. Full disclosure, one of them is
two.
You. When we get to 500,000 likes, we will have some special stuff. The closer we get, the more we'll hint on that. We're also going to be back. This is actually going to be a short show. We're not a full-length show this week because of the Thanksgiving holiday.
You finally bring me back on. You're just going to cut me short.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
I see how it is.
We're basically trying to fit a whole work week into 3 days.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work well at all.
No.
So it's a little bit shorter today. So we're almost done. But I do want to let everyone know that we'll be back on December 12th, I believe. Yes, December 12th will be our next show. Let me double check that. Yes, I was right. Yay! One thing right. And on that show, we're going to have quite a bit more information about this update. This update will either be out or close to out by our next show.
Height.
And it will be out before the end of the year. That much we can tell you.
Height.
What are you looking for, dude?
He's clicking buttons.
I want to show him.
He's gonna show some secret stuff.
You're not on the test server.
Oh my god.
This is the test server over here.
Oh, come on.
You guys talk. Entertain them.
And on that show, we're going to talk about some special things we're doing for Christmas. We were going to tell you on...
Show them that.
Secret.
Go ahead.
I don't know how to do this. This is weird stuff.
Make with the button click and help. Come on.
Yeah, like 2 monitors and stuff.
So here's one little hint of what we're going to allow. And I'm going to tell you this also. We're going to have some stuff that we're just giving away for free.
Yeah.
This Christmas you get head.
This won't be... This won't necessarily be what that free thing is, but we're going to give some folks some free stuff. We're going to have some cool promotions on Facebook and Twitter, so tell your friends. Get them to like us. Liking us and following us will
There's actually some
qualify them for
really
stuff.
cool stuff coming up. Not just items and things. There's some new things that are going to come out that I think people are going to really like. And I know we internally, there's some people that went a little rogue. They may have gone off the grid and did some things that everyone kind of has a big nose.
Yeah, why does he have a slash hat?
That's huge. We should give him slash hair. That would have been amazing.
Oh, shoot.
There's still some time left.
But he could be Jamaican, too. Like, give him some dreads.
What part of Jamaica? Right near the beach, boy.
All right, let's see what they're saying now, because they're probably
we can't read the
upset.
chat when you're doing this. They're probably all just like, you guys are stupid. And we would agree.
There you go. Bring the bong back.
Bring the bong back?
The weed whacker.
Oh, we lost the bong.
We're done with that.
Yeah, that's the old humor.
Well, maybe we could have like a vote.
Much more sophisticated.
Yeah.
Put up a vote somewhere to bring back a favorite old weapon.
That's right. Or, looking ahead, maybe we could put up a vote to let folks pick something new. Maybe we could do that in early 2014,
we
for
already
example.
know Americans don't vote.
Bring the Guami worm back. Interesting. Interesting that you talk about that. Anyway, we'll be back on December 12th. On that day, we'll have a lot more details. We'll tell you about what is going in the next update, the free stuff you're going to get, and you are going to get some free stuff. So keep that in mind. Let your friends know.
What goofy ass looking head is that? Did you just like grow up on a beach somewhere and never see snow before?
That's possible.
Yeah.
It's frosty.
And I did get quite a few responses for this, or requests for this. We should say that Canna is OP. Canna is OP. There you go.
He's definitely he's in the range of between OP and PO'd. So
good to see him back though. He posted today on our forums, for example.
Did he?
Or maybe it was yesterday. My dates are bleeding together because of the shortened week, but good to see him back. Very glad that that he's healthier and around to post.
Si, senor.
So this was a short show again. We'll see you on December 12th. That will be our last show of the year, and then after that, we'll be back sometime in the new year. We'll know a little bit more on the next show. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go to our forums at forums.offensivecombat.com. Go to Play the Game, also at just offensivecombat.com by itself.
Yeah, if you guys haven't played the game before, you should try it out. It's
a lot of .coms.
Kind of fun, actually.
Yeah. Kind of interesting if they'd be watching the show and not played it yet.
Yeah.
After all this time.
Just saying.
So remember, if there's anything you're going to walk away from this show, this week's next update, we're going to have... Let me borrow this mouse real quick.
Nope.
I need the mouse.
Owned.
Things to walk away with. We are going to have... Where's the mouse? There it is. Last Resort. Brand new map.
Brand new map. And we're not taking away old maps.
That's right.
We're just adding full
It's yours
new
for
maps.
the price of
Unless
the rest
you
of
want.
them. Yeah,
Name a map. We'll take it out.
We're going to have the friends list. We're what you see in the lower right-hand corner. We're going to have chatting. We're going to have free stuff given away for the holidays. And we're going to have something very special that we're going to talk about on our next stream. I think you guys are really going to like it.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very excited about
Super
it.
sweet.
Wait, we're not talking about it on the next stream.
Yeah, we are. We're not. We are. We're not talking about it on this
We're going to fight right now.
We can't do it. We can't do it. So, guys, on behalf of Chris,
Yeah.
Ben,
Yeah.
and me,
You.
thank you for joining us this week. We wish you all a happy Thanksgiving.
Don't die out there in Black
right.
Friday shopping.
We want you to be safe.
Or if you do, like us
We
first.
want you to enjoy the yummy food. We want you to take as
God.
much time as possible to
It's a head crab.
enjoy your family and be thankful. We here at Euphoria Games are thankful for you. This is us smiling about our turkey. We are thankful that you guys have stuck with us and are sticking with us. And going forward, we hope to make you guys happy and make 2014 an even better year.
Yeah.
We'll see you in December.
We're pretty positive.
There you go.
Yay.
Peace.